took our time, went through a full dynamic warm-up, did some very short static stretches just to loosen up his hips, to get his hips in line. And we just did a basic rotator cuff rehab sequence. It's called W's, Y's, T's on a JC band, just to loosen up his shoulders.
I've been blessed to do a lot of different type of warm-ups, a lot of different type of workouts from great coaches, but I think the warm-up that Kurt has us do is a great warm-up that really, it gets your blood flowing, gets you sweating, but it also really gets you ready to go.
Since he hadn't done anything, in the previous days, I said, let's do a really heavy metabolic workout. We're just going to incorporate everything into one workout, and to make it more of a conditioning workout, using weights, using sleds, using the tires, using the ladder, using the bags, and just incorporating some skill in that conditioning workout. Anytime we do any kind of movement patterns where you have change of direction, we'll do that rapid response work just to innervate the central nervous system. After our rapid response drills, we went to a vertical set circuit. What we did was a clean high pull, and then we moved to a Romanian deadlift, then a row, then back squat, then a push press. And it's just basically a metabolic upper body, lower body conditioning cycle. Just a cycle that's gonna basically innervate every muscle in his body and fatigue every muscle in his body. From there, we went to pushing the sled 20 yards. Because everything was so lower body dominant, I needed to come back and do something to give his legs a break. So I came back and did that explosive push-up just to give his legs a little bit of a break. And then moved over to the tire, pulled the tire 20 yards backwards. It was just a pulling movement. It's a lower body, quad and calf, and it was just easier to throw the hammers in there to lock in. He can stay more upright than have to reach down and grab it with his hands and try and pull it. Then we moved to the quick foot ladder and did quick foot work with holding the ball at the right angle and position he holds the ball when he actually throws. He's already in that fatigue state, so we just kind of threw in some of those mechanical quarterback skill work with the metabolic training. And then from that point, we went to doing the same type drill on the bag drills, doing drops and then sprinting forward. We put in some mechanical stuff, but it was more of just a metabolic, very high intense, and very short rest periods. And we did 3 bouts of that in 20 minutes of pure training time.
The workout you saw today was a high intensity, high heart rate workout where you're going to be constantly doing every exercise under a little bit of fatigue, so you're not going to be at your 100% when you're doing an exercise. But sometimes you want to train like that because you want to train when you're a little tired, when you're a little fatigued, because in games you're not going to be full speed, you're going to be a little fatigued, especially in the second half, so you got to train that way sometimes to train your mind and your body to be able to fight through fatigue and keep going when you don't have a lot of rest, when you're going no huddle. And so you got to be ready to train when you're not 100%, and that's a little bit of what today was like.